Hello students, welcome to you all. Already we started the lesson actually. We seen up to very familiar kings actually. What are the powers of king? How they are administrated? What are the taxes they implemented? What is the taxes? Very important. Poly tax. Is it or not? So from here only we stopped in last class. Now we are going to see about the social organization. The Vedic family was a patriarchal. The fair complex Aryan distinguished themselves from the dark complex non-Aryans whom they called the Aisyas and Dasas. Within the early Vedic society, there were three divisions. The general public were called the Vis, the warrior class was called the Kshatriyas, and presently was named as a Brahmanas. At a later stage, the Aryans had accommodated non-Aryan skilled workers in their social arrangements, the rigged fourfold Varna system. That is, the priestly Brahmanas, the warrior Kshatriyas, the land-owning Vaishyas, and the skilled worked Sudras. Thus are the graded social order reached. So how we can understand this means, nowadays also we have the number of communities based on the work. Is it or not? Based on the work, the number of communities was segregated. The peoples are segregated based on the community and their work actually. So the same it was followed from the Vedic culture itself. At starting time it was divided into three, but after later it was divided into four stages. What are that? Fourfold Varna system. That is a priestly, Brahmanas, the warrior Kshatriyas, landowners means Vaishyas, skilled workers means Sudras. So who are all the persons segregated based on the work, they all will be called as a Sudras, and who are all having a more land, they all will be called as a Vaishyas, and who are all the big warriors, they all will be called as a Kshatriyas, and who are all priests actually, Brahmanas. Is there no? They are all that one of the group of people. So like this fourfold Varna they followed in a Vedic culture. But at starting it was into three divisions. The general public are called as a Vis, then warrior, they're called as a Kshatriyas, then priest, they're called as a Brahmana. So at the how you can understand means at the early Vedic period the people are segregated in three divisions, but later they're all divided into four. That only fourfold. What is that? Fourfold Varna. Okay, two important things is there. Early Vedic period, the peoples are segregated into three divisions. What is that? The general public are called as a Vis, the warrior class called as a Kshatriyas, the priestly class called as a Brahmanas. Okay, and later Vedic period, the peoples are segregated into four. One is priestly Brahmanas, warrior Kshatriyas, and landowning people, Vaishyas, and skilled workers, Sudras. Okay, next we're going to see about the what is the status of the woman at the time of Vedic period. Okay, in Rigvedic society, women relatively enjoyed from freedom. The wife was respected as a mistress of a household. She could perform rituals along with her husband in their house. Child marriage and the sati were unknown. When this all Rigvedic society, Vedic period is there. No, at that time, women all got some respect. The what is that? They have some responsibility, and in rituals, the what is that? The women were given a respect, and they can do the rituals with their husband. This all happened. Child marriage is not there, and sati also is not there at the time of Vedic society. Nevertheless, the women were denied right to inherit property from their parents. They played no role in a public affairs. But whatever it may be, they not having a right to what is it? Get the property. At the same time, they not having an important role in a public like nowadays. It's not there. Okay, it's all happening in a early Vedic period. Okay, early Vedic period, they enjoyed some freedom actually. The wife have they given as a respect. They can join with the rituals with their husband, and there is no child marriage. And what is it? Sati also is unknown. It's all happening in a early Vedic period. But later Vedic period, the role of women in society as well as their status even within a family declined. Even in a family also there is no power for the woman. But in the early Vedic period, the women are got some power. But in later Vedic period, that power also was declined. Women could no longer perform rituals with the family. The rules of marriage become much more complex and rigged. Polygamy become common. Polygamy became common means one person can marry more than one. That's the thing. And widow remarriage was not encouraged. But widows should not marry again. That's only not what is it? Not encouraged. Education was denied to women. Intercaste marriage was suppressed. Education was not given to the women. Intercaste marriage was not allowed. So this will all happen in a later Vedic period. So the status of woman they ask means the first paragraph, the woman status given based on the early Vedic period. Second paragraph they given based on the later Vedic period. So what is the thing we are understanding means in early Vedic period, women got somewhat response, but that also was not given at the time of later Vedic period. Okay. Then economic life. Economic life means how they earn the money, what are the business they done, what are the work they done. Let us see. Economic in a Vedic period was sustained by a combination of pastoralism and agriculture. So two things is important. What is that? One is pastoralism, cattle rearing, and agriculture. These two things was done at the Vedic period. Though occupation of the Rig Vedic Aryans was cattle rearing, there were carpenters, chariot makers, potters, smith, weavers, and leather workers. So very familiar jobs. So nowadays also it's all following by our people. Cattle rearing and carpenters, woodworkers, chariot making, potters group of people will be separated. Okay, all the people will not be prepare the pot. For that separate people will be there, they will be prepare the pot. Nowadays also the same. But chariot makers, smith, weavers nowadays common. It was become as a common business. Maximum of the persons who whatever may be the community or whatever may be the religion, they are doing this business. And leather workers. Okay. And orchard colored pottery, OCP. I think the pot will be in a different color, like a grey and the brown. It's a thing. Okay, orchard colored pottery. That's a OCP. Expansion for the OCP. One more chance is there. Mandling was attributed to this period. Horses, cows, goats, sheep, oxen, and the dogs are domesticated. So what's the thing? In Vedic period, these animals they are very familiar with these animals. What are the animals? Horses, cows, goats, sheep, oxen, and dogs were domesticated. What is that? They are all the people have the animals in the home, which are all means this all. Horse they have, cows they have, goats, sheep, oxen, dogs, which are all the animal living with human. That all will be domesticated. So what are the animals we have means this all. When the Aryans permanently settled in Sindh and Punjab region, they began to practice agriculture. The staple crop was yawa. It's one type of grain, barley. There is no mention of the wheat or cotton. There is no evidence. What is that? The wheat or cotton in the at that time in the Rig Veda. Though the both are cultivated by Indus people, two crops were raised. Actually. Two times they yielded actually. Two times. Okay. So main economic they got based on the agriculture, and second one cattle rearing. Okay. And later Vedic period, the Aryans stamped elephant apart from a cow, goat, sheep, and horse. In addition to craftsmen of early Vedic period, there was also jewelers, dyers, and smelters. Pottery of this period was painted grey ware culture. So that the elephant also they used for what? For example, for getting the paddy. Okay, and they prepared jewelries also. Smelters they make the iron somewhat for somewhat usage. So these are all the things they used. By this also they maintain the economy. Okay. Use of iron, plough and axe help to put more areas and land under cultivation. What is that? By using the metal, what are they done? Ploughing the land and making the axe for what? To make the most of the land to cultivate for doing agriculture. Okay. Crops of wheat, rice and barley were cultivated. With the growth of agriculture, idea of the provide position of the land came to in existence. New crafts are developed, leading the surplus production of commodities for a sale. Trade became extensive. Barter system was prevalent. Exchange of the goods. Barter system means what? Exchanging the goods. The use of Nishka, Satmana, the Krishnala for a business transaction. But later they used some coins actually. What are the coins? Gold coins also they used. Silver coins also used. What are the coins? The name of the coins is Nishka Satmana. It's a gold coin. Silver coin Krishnala. It's one of the market. First they used the barter system. After the later they started to use the coins also. Gold coin and the silver coin. It's a metal known to the Rig Vedic period. People, gold, iron, copper, bronze. These all the things was known by Rig Vedic people. Gold means Hirnaya, iron means Shayama, Copper or bronze means ayas. Okay. Then some of the religions also they followed. Rigvedic Aryans worshipped mostly the earthly and celestial gods like Prithvi, Agni, Vayu, Varna, Indra. These all the gods followed by the Vedic people. So what is it? Prithvi means earth, Agni means fire, Vayu means wind, Varna means rain, Indra means thunder. These all match the following chances is there. See it properly. There were also lesser female deities like Aditi and Usha, goddesses of eternity, appearance of dawn. So female deities also is there, but very low. The religion of Yajna centered. The mode of prayer was the recitation of Vedic hymns. What is that? They used mantras for praying the God. People prayed for the welfare of the praja. Praja means what? Children. And pasu. And pasu means what? Cattle. Maybe a goat, cow, whatever. Dana, wealth. They want to earn money. They want to be good health. Want to be in a good health. This all. Cow was considered as a scared animal. There were no temples. Ideal worship had not yet came to existence. What is ideal worship? Is not the normal worship. Ideal worship nowadays we are following a statue is there in temple. That all not followed in a Vedic period. Okay. Later on, priesthood became a profession and a hereditary one. New gods were purpose adopted from the non-Aryans. Indra and Agni lost their importance. Prajapati, the creator, Vishnu, the protector, and Rudra, the destroyer. So later, at the early Vedic period, they followed some of the gods now, but all was changed at the time of later Vedic period. Okay, personally, the gods will change as Indra, what is it? Sorry, Prajapati, they will be creator. The protector will be Vishnu. The Rudra will be the destroyer. How we can means Brahma, Vishnu, and Sivan. That's it. Based on that only, Prajapati, Vishnu, and Rudra is there. Become more prominent. Sacrificial rituals become more elaborate. What is that? Nowadays also you are all saying goat sacrificing. That all was become more actually. These are all the information based on the religion. Okay. So enough today. Remaining things we can see in next class. Okay. So do your work properly. Send your work on time. Okay. Stay safe. Stay home. Thank you.